welcome to Anthony's Cross Thread Garage. Back on this thing. Took a break from it, did some other projects. Trailer, got a Nissan Frontier back on the road. This thing has been a struggle for me. Been one of those projects that just, maybe I overdid it. Not really. It's been a long road on this thing. I've been frustrated with it. Sick and tired of it. Switched to a long water pump to try to incorporate this bracket. Doesn't work. Go back to a short water pump and locating the alternator down here and see if that works. So we're going to start with that and see how that goes. That turned out good. And then we always start back on the exhaust. Not be so mad all the time.
And really time to sit in here.
Yeah.
Or no?
It's cold out here. It's only 44 degrees. I need to be working on the wood stove, but I ain't got parts for that.
You could be. You could fix on it.
Boy. Sure, torqued. Here we go, China again. Got this lower bracket here. No instructions, no nothing. I know it goes here. I don't know why all these ones have eyelets and everything, or why they gotta use Allen keys. Let's see if this will get this to work here though. If it ain't hanging too low. If I can find out again. If it does work, I want it to stay. You gotta put some Loctite on it. My Loctite ain't frozen. About frozen. Alrighty, well, this part here looks fine. Let's see.
Why did it work?
I mean, it looks like I got plenty of room here. So we don't get no power steering.
It could work. This wire can't work. What? Dad, try these wires. They're strong. Keep this. It won't break. Look, Dad. Daddy, it won't break.
What? Oh, I'm not making another swing. Alright, tighten this down. See, Rosie's already off hers. I don't think this will work, but there's no spacers that come with it. I don't think. Ooh, look at that, I got a spacer from the other Chinese stuff. Ooh, I think we got a solution to my... Looky there. We're good in clearance, not hitting nothing. Pulleys lined up. This looks broke. Our new water pump pulley on. That's what I'm gonna go with. These fine thread? Yeah, they're fine thread. Well, good time out. Alright, I need to go get some bolts for this, but let's go ahead and measure for Vibo. I'm using a piece of wire Get the pulley set about halfway. Here's my length. I'm just gonna use this ruler up here.
But still, it's a mess. It's still a mess.
I need a 40-inch belt.
She made 2 holes.
Something new for everybody.
Daddy, I need to show
The
you.
65 Chevy. What?
I need to show you.
It's been an ongoing theme for this project, so it's driving me crazy. I've ordered, went and got all kind of different belts. I was gonna go on my 3rd trip, figure out which one I need. I need a 43-inch belt to fit on this, and they don't have one in stock. So I'm gonna try 43 and a half. 44 is a little too big, so maybe I'll have something. I've been like 2 hours trying to just do this belt. That's why this project's pissing me off so much. So I guess now I could work on the exhaust at least. Try to keep motivated. Yeah, 43 and a half. You see it's max clear out. Really gonna need a 42 and a half or a 43. So, oh well, it's on there for now. Start fooling with the exhaust here some. So I get aggravated and mad again. Like having to cut this loose and shorten this pipe. Alright, I'm gonna grind this loose. I gotta move that hoop back. Alright, it's been like 20 days later. Got the exhaust put on. Got some pieces welded up underneath. I missed when it was in the other garage. Got the exhaust ran back. Oh. Hangers, horrible welds. I made turn downs. So now I can work on trying to get this thing to run. So we'll let this thing down and then we'll start working on the fuel injection and the wiring on the system. Sitting there looking, staying by the fire, staying a little warm. I really like to do more stuff on the motor while it's all exposed. But that really doesn't make much sense with my wiring, because I need to get the wiring routed, but I don't want to have the fenders on to figure out where I can and can't go. All the major headers, exhaust, all that stuff's done. So now the wind's blowing like crazy outside. So I'm gonna start hanging fenders, I guess. Start reassembling the car. I'm kind of sitting here wondering what else I need to do. Kind of, I don't know. It felt like I was never going to get to this point. Only thing I might want to do before I put the fender on is maybe put the brake booster back on. Oh, probably 2 years since I've taken this thing off. Luckily I kept these bolts together, so I know where these go. Someone put spacers on before. I don't know if this is an upgrade. It must be. Hey. People say older cars are easier to work on. I can't even get the camera position. There, I gotta get that car key bent over. There we go. Alright, well, it's bolted on tight and dripping fluid. That's awesome. Oh boy. Let's see how bad I can mess this freaking fender up. Messed it up pretty bad last time. Well, that's in this whole unit body style form. Dom, I need your help. Dom, raise this car up.
What?
Raise the car up for me, please. I'll tell you when to stop.
That good?
No, keep going. Alright, stop. That's good. Oh my god. On here, get this thing secure. If I get enough bolts. There's the bolt hole all the way up here. That is all this temporary. I want to get something in here and actually line my stuff. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna go on an adventure here. Alright, buddy, let's get back inside. We got our radiator support and our radiator is covered in wind.
There was double layer gloves, and I think I found my favorite layer of gloves.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, look.
I don't remember blocking the hole. We got problems here. Well, I remember putting, leaving holes open. One long time ago when I started this, I put a plate right here over top where I need to get in there to put a bolt up through for my radiator support. Great. Grand.
And also something bad happened to Dad. Something happened to Beto and to Dad, and it made such a stuff. Now, let me just put my axe down.
What?
I need to talk to them. So, see this black part, how it's like faded from the other faded from the other parts. This was Daddy's favorite one, and he melted it, and he can't use it anymore. And it was his favorite one, like his most absolute favorite. Favorite screw kind of bolt thing is dead, I guess.
Drill bit.
Yeah, drill bit is dead.
Now, we're gonna make loud noises.
And we don't want to do that, but we have to. Give me orange one.
You know how to put them in?
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
You gotta squeeze them. Roll them into your finger, shoot them down. You gotta stick them in there. And they'll swell up. Don't move it. They'll swell up.
I can barely hear.
10-4, get bud. Well, it's been a pretty productive weekend. Got a fender back on. Oh, there you go, opener. Yeah. Fender's on. Rad supports in place. Wiring's freaking everywhere. But now I know where I can put stuff. Master cylinder's back on. Yes, sir. Let's go. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do today. I'm feeling pretty achieved. I hate to have a bad letdown right at the end of the day. Recording. Alright. This thing's all bolted down solid. Not sure what all I did here last weekend. Got all excited because I permanently, well, I say it's permanent, but put the fenders on. They should be permanent. Been thinking about what to do here. Tomorrow is the first day of deer season, so I should just stay here and work on this, but you know, what kind of son would I be? But we're gonna try to get these front hoses mounted up, maybe get the get the brakes bled, so when I move this thing in and out, it's a little easier. Especially when that motor fires, I want to back it up or do whatever, it'll stop. The rear lines are hooked up, kind of. Not really, but kind of. So we'll work on these hoses here that came with the kit. That are super Chinese. Or put the hoses on from the kit that are super Chinese. These are super generic universal lines. First, I'm just gonna put these together.
We still gotta get far again, bud. Yep, you care. Yeah, and our view. Didn't you get that? What? Meth, it's fine.
So here's the fitting for the line, if I can get it out. Let's put a nut in it so it holds it in place, or a bolt. Looks like it really needs to be on this side. Right here seems like my best bet. It's just odd. That's fine. Drill it out and tap it. Gotta mark this where I want it. Mark another hole for it to sit in there. Drill that. Alright, so I'm going with a size smaller. See how this works out. If not, I guess I'll bolt it all the way through. Well, this bit's also bent, so that's good, so it should break. Hey, that was awful. Drill a pilot hole. And bolt this on there. Oh no! Go ahead and snug it down. Try to grab the right size. There we go. Let's see if we get this tight now. Alright, I'll put the smoke on her. We'll see. I'll probably leak because I didn't clean paint or something. Take this little U. Take this little U clip. There. Brake line installed. Our hose. Well, always clean out your end here. I don't have the tool for it. Usually it's a sharper, more robust blade. I don't even have mine. Alright, get this sucker clean. And this is the main front one that's going to spiral down. The reason I like using this tool and spent the money for this tool, I used to do a lot of brake lines. So this sucker makes a perfect flare every time, especially since I've placed the dies. There we go. Now let's see if I can get my curlies. There we go. There's my little curly cue. See if this will work. And snug that up and kind of get a position. Alright, get our line run down here. You can see kind of. Need to make a connection from here to here. And I'm thinking on how to do that. Factory way would be keeping it under all this. That way you can remove the control arm without taking the brakes loose. Or looping it clear up and around, which that kind of looks sloppy. So I'm gonna see if I can 90 it and get it over here. We'll find out here. There we go. Vaughn's ran. Fill it with fluid. Try to do some gravity bleeding, but first I just realized I need to hook up the pedal. Which that should be fine. want to get burned up.
Don't get burned up all the way with the hair.
I might.
Is this the gear you bought?
Yeah.
How much is that sound gun?
Oh, you know,
Huh?
money.
Plenty?
Yeah.
Did you get anything out of the...
Yeah.
We'll be going inside. Yep.
What do you call it? I got a bleeder cracked. Let's see if we can get this thing to gravity bleed some. I don't get the brake fully attached yet. I'm doing a late night brake bleed with my buddy Brad. I think all the lines tight and fixed the leaks. Let's see, drop on that. We'll see if we can get these brakes working again. All right, press it down. That one there looks good. All right, lift up. Press it down. All right, release it. Yeah, it's all straight fluid. All right, pump it there. They had Dominic hold the brake earlier and it wouldn't hold. Like the front brakes, I'm like, oh god, here we go. These freaking Chinese calipers are trash. Alright, brakes are bleeding. They seem to be working. That way we can push it out when need to be. So right now I've been sitting here looking, trying to remember where this wire goes. The battery hole now. Trying to get a fire going. It's cold in here. I'm just going to attempt to start mounting this wiring harness, the factory one. And I can start working on the fuel injection system. Really need to bust all those lines back off and blow everything out. So I don't get metal in there. I'd be lying if I don't admit this is going to be slightly difficult to put back together. And by slightly, I mean hard. This should be my other horn. Look at that. Looks like a fire to me. Still pliable down here, so we're just going to butt into it. I repaired that and then come to realize I got to redo all that. That is for the alternator. The alternator used to be here. Now it's all the way down there. So I got to redo this. Untape all this junk, so that's cool. This is wiring I gotta redo, Dad. Horn button on the other side, that wire's all cracked and everything, so I gotta go back, pull this wiring out and fix it and retape it. check for damage. I won't burn his car down. Keeping the fire going. Looks like it. All right, well, wiring was way worse shape than I thought it was. I just redid, let's see, I just redid all this wiring all the way down to the starter. It was all broken and cracked. Re-wrapped all this wire. I cut out the bad part. Thank goodness the bad part of this wire was further down the line over here where I didn't need it. I got it all put in. That's kind of put up for right now. So I'm gonna raise it up and try to hook the starter wires to it. Then I gotta figure out stuff. I gotta find papers or wait till I can print some papers. I gotta do some reading is what I'm saying. So I got all this I gotta put in now. And I got fuel pump wires I need to run, which I guess I could run the fuel pump wires, but I don't know where I'm running them to yet. I don't know, let's see if I can raise this up here, get this hooked up and see if I can turn it over by the key once again. Hopefully it'll turn over and not catch fire. We'll see. Feel like I'm missing pieces of my wire and harness for the starter. I don't know what happened yet. Yeah, this is the wire I've been taking off. Ain't no wonder these old cars catch fire so easy. And someone did a repair on that. Jump.
Daddy, Mommy's here, but don't go inside yet.
Huh?
Mommy's here, but don't go inside yet.
What?
You'll get in trouble.
Alright, there's my starter. My wire's redone all the way down here. Old fatty on there first. Figure out how to get this ground on, and then I don't know, crank. Alright, make me a little ground here. Whatever. Nothing sparked, nothing plain. Hey, the headlight still works. The wiper still works, headlight still works. That's all positive things. I'm doing some slow pace wiring. Haven't been filming a lot. Been working on this on and off for a month now, recording, but getting ready to work on the inside here, try to get this thing to where it starts cranking over, get that wiring right, and then start putting the rest of the wiring together underneath the hood. But just backed her up, got her sitting on its tires. I think she's looking pretty good. I need to get that back down some more, but the springs are so weak, I really need to do a tri-link. Get a 4-link there on the back. But right now we're trying to get her going. I just want to run and I enjoy it this summer so I can start on this thing. So I'll bring it back in here when I start cranking on it here and see if make sure I got my wiring right. Alright, done some more wiring. Got the coil wired up. One wire. Let's see if we have spark here. So we move forward on figuring out all the electronics for the new fuel injection. Do you have spark? Well, that's good. One less thing to worry about. And put all this super fuel injection stuff together. Here we go, we're like 3 months in this stupid project trying to get this thing running. It seemed like every time I worked on it, need another part, order on it, need another part, need another part, need another part. It drives me crazy. The last problem was the fuel regulator. The kill shot sent, like, oh yeah, here you go, nice fuel regulator. You know, here's the gauge to put it in. So you look at it there. Got it all hooked up. It's real good back there on the firewall. Problem is, this is what they sent me to begin with a cross-threaded plug in it. It ain't no damn good. So, had to wait on that part. Hopefully this kill shot don't kill itself before it even works. At least see if we can get this car to bust off today after I finish all the wiring for the Killtronics. Might as well be Killtronics. Get all this hooked up and put up. Then we'll just go run right here off the side of the fender well, mark out my holes, get it bolted down, then work on wiring it up properly, which should be pretty easy, I hope. I doubt it, but I hope. See if I can stamp it. Stamp. Alright, I got all these loosely put in. Mounts for my ECM, so I'll put my ECM in now. Tighten it down. There's the old tighten down. Good, tighten down the bushings. Should be good here. Alright, get everything wired up finally to where it will start up. Finally. I kept on wiring up the coil wrong and smoking the distributor. That's what I kept on doing. I kept on putting a positive on that negative on that coil and kept on smoking it. Alright, here we go. Alright, it runs. Not good, have to figure out the tuning. Freezing cold out here. Car ran yesterday, that's the end of this video. It only took 3 months to make. Whatever, I don't know. Next project won't be this, I'd say. It'll be probably installing this into something, so. Alright, till next time.